folks, welcome to Guitar Daily. It's Nick Granville coming to you from Wellington, New Zealand. So, I played last night at the Capital Blues Club in Wellington with Neil Billington, harmonica player. I posted a little video about it today from Oyo Como Va. With most gigs, I usually film them on my DJI Osmo Action, which is like a GoPro. Just chuck it up in the corner somewhere. In this case, I found a microphone stand and gaffer taped it to it. Had no other way of attaching it. And I filmed the gig and I watched back on a bunch of it today, and there was something that kind of stuck out to me, which was how often I use call and response. Like, it's a big part of my playing, and it's something I haven't really talked about that much on this channel, so I thought I'd talk about it here today. What is call and response? Well, I think from what I understand, it kind of derives back to African music. It was something that was often done there with different groups within the tribes and the various different people, and it was like, it could be a way of kind of trading ideas, but like you would have a conversation in language. I might say, how are you today? And you would say, I'm good, thanks. And then I'd say, that's great to hear. And you go, how are you today? And when this conversation goes back and forth, well, it's the same thing, but with musical notes, right? But the thing with call and response to me, what I do is I do it in my improvising. And it's something I actually do quite a bit. And I realized last night when I heard that back. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing this stupid shirt, it's because we've got Christmas Carol gigs at the moment, and Christmas carols, this is the get up. So, I thought, I'll discuss it today and do a quick lesson on it and kind of cover sort of my approach to it. Just how I do it. So if I play something like go... There, essentially I'm playing something up high and then I'm playing an answer to it down low. So the call, the response... Right, and it doesn't necessarily matter what you play, but well, it does. But the idea of being of it is that you want two kind of things that kind of contrast each other. I usually find that works better. It doesn't have to be, but usually it does. So it might be something like. And you see there I had like an idea that was a higher part and then a lower part, and they sort of come together. And so there's lots of different ways we can kind of look at call and response, right? That's a good one, this contrasting in terms of pitch, higher pitch, lower pitch. So the easiest one is kind of to get the pitch high and low, but there's lots of ways we can do it and some things to consider, right? And these are things I work on in my playing. So you could consider that we could do high to low for contrast, but we could also do rhythmic kind of contrast too, where maybe we have a very busy rhythm followed by a very simple rhythm, busy rhythm, simple rhythm, and that could be the call and response, right? That maybe it could be something where it's like a melodic idea followed by a rhythmic idea. There's so many different ways we can approach this, but I think the key thing to it is to start integrating it into your playing, and then what will happen is the call and response thing will become a natural thing, and you'll be doing it more often, like I do. I realized when I watched that video back how often I did it. So let's take a swing thing, for example, maybe like a blues kind of thing, like this tempo. Right, I might go. So there was what I was talking about before with having a melodic idea on the top and a rhythmic idea underneath, right? Kind of rock around the clock, that sort of thing. So you can see that with this call and response idea, it works really well in so many different contexts, right? It could be a swing thing, it definitely works really well in the funk kind of thing. Last night we were playing blues music, but in saying that, we're playing blues, like we did Oyo Como Va, and we did some funky blues and some rumba type things, and then we did like Chicago type blues. But it's one thing I think that makes your playing sound more composed, right? Because if we think of any of the great improvisers, to me at least, what makes them sound great is something that I can identify, latch onto, and it's this kind of composed nature of playing, right? Where when I hear them play, it doesn't sound like it's a whole bunch of random ideas. There's some thought and construction to the ideas. And I think that call and response is a good way to kind of add a composed element to your playing. Yeah, so anyway, that's just something I thought I'd discuss today and kind of cover. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. I post here every day, so this is my daily thing I do, daily YouTube videos. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.